One. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Independent Spotlight. We got Lehman here today.
What's good, chat?
How you doing?
Not too bad, Jay. How are you, pal?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So we're gonna give it a second for people to get in here and say hi to everybody, like Athena and Ren.
Hey,
And if
what's good,
if
Ren?
we if we get some people in here, then we'll start up. If not, then hey, Roxy.
What's good, Roxy? I don't know you, but hello.
Roxy is the MVP of Alpha Tyler streams.
Lit. Bro, she talking about you.
No. She's talking about you. We already
Oh,
know.
not true.
We already know. She ain't talking about me. Like I said, I got a face for radio.
Damn, I feel awkward without her up here. It's weird.
So, like I said, we're just giving a few minutes for people to show up, and then we'll start
How come I
with
don't show up?
Layman. With Layman giving his story on who he is, where he came from, and how he got to be where he is today.
Oh, are you gonna like just literally lay that out in front of me and make me just start talking? Because I'll like flop this whole thing.
What up,
What's
Joe?
What's good, Joseph?
Yeah. Whenever you feel comfortable to start, go ahead.
Excuse me?
I said, whenever you feel comfortable to start, go ahead.
Is that
Lay it
literally
out
what
for
this? Is
people.
that literally what this is?
Well, typically what I do is I give the artist the opportunity to tell who they are, what they're about, and everything, and then I go into the comments and everything. Hello, Holly.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. What do you want to know?
Let's
What's it?
start from where did you get your inspirations? When you started into the music, um, how you found Asylum, all of the main talking points on who you are and how you got to be where you are today.
Okay, so I as a kid, I'm talking like 6, 7, 8-ish years old.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Like grew up in like a country rock household, but was hearing some like I'm gonna call it alternative hip hop on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
We had like Black Eyed Peas, where like for sure they're definitely rapping, but the beats are like not really rap beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I
More
was hearing
funk.
stuff like that, and I was like really really into that stuff, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't like my young child brain didn't comprehend that like this is a completely different fucking genre and thing, and so I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know what it was. I was just drawn to it, and my dad had just over the years somehow come up with this massive collection of CDs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking he'd come home with like grocery bags full of CDs that guys that he worked with were giving away or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, so I was already picking through little fucking hip hop CDs in there, and finding like a lot of underground shit. Like a lot of guys had bags full of like burned CDs and shit that they bought at like shows. Like I'm talking, my dad had shit from the fucking 90s and the 80s and whatever the fuck. So he had all
Mm-hmm.
kinds of shit from underground rock to underground rap to whatever. And he came home with a bag full of CDs one day, and I was probably 8 or 9 years old, and I didn't know much about nobody mainstream hip hop wise, and he just pulled every fucking Eminem CD out of that bag and just fucking threw them at me, and I fucking went upstairs, and then I was really like, all right, this is fucking like insane, like it blew my fucking head off, and from there I just kept listening to it. I'd get on the computer and go find whatever the fuck I could find, and I was stumbling upon everybody, of course, you know, Tupac, Biggie,
Mm-hmm.
50, Nas,
Mm-hmm.
Jay, fucking Jada, everybody. I was diving in on all the fucking beefs and all that shit. And then by the time I was probably 11, I had I had started writing raps.
Yeah.
And again, I come from a super small town. This is not normal here. Like I'm the only I'm rare. Uh,
Okay.
And so I started writing at 11, and I kept doing that. I didn't tell nobody nothing. I never showed nobody nothing. Nobody read
Right.
nothing. I just kept it to myself. And then
Mhm.
I think I started recording when I was 14, and I've been going at it ever since.
Cool. So you got your love of music from your dad?
Essentially, in a sense.
What did he do for a living? Was he like a DJ or just
No, my dad my dad does landscaping for a living. He just loves music.
that's cool. And you say you're from a small town. What town?
I'm from a tiny ass town outside of Springfield, Illinois.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah. There was like 56 kids in my graduating class.
Wow. Real small town.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So when you started rapping, what did people around you, like your family and friends, think?
Well, like anybody else, when I first started, I was not that great.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and dad were just like, go do whatever the fuck you're gonna do. Just don't be dumb type shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I didn't, I like really, even after I was physically recording, I was putting it on SoundCloud, but I wasn't putting it out in a space where like people that I went to school with were supposed to hear it.
I can understand that.
So like, it just wasn't really something that got talked about for a long time, and then
Uh-huh.
eventually it did get fucking talked about. And again, in high school, I still don't feel like I was that great a fucking rapper. So at that point in time, uh, I have one good friend in high school, and that was it. And that's still my brother to this fucking day in real life.
Nice.
And he fucked with my music. Nobody else did.
I feel you.
And so I mean that was difficult, but I I just kept going. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Right. And tell us how you met the guys in the asylum.
Okay, so and this might be a little foggy. I know
Mm-hmm.
I met Neff first, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't know the means in which I met Neff.
Right.
I I don't know whether I maybe I met Trip first. Me, Neff, and Trip were like the first three to meet each other, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one of them I met first, but uh, it just basically worked out that we all introduced each other to each other.
I feel you.
And so we were just kind of running like the three of us for literally
Mm-hmm.
maybe like 4 fucking days. And then we met Maniac. And I don't remember who introduced Maniac to us, but my gut tells me it was Trippy J.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then Trippy J, not Trippy J, Maniac had Ethic, who was Reaper back then.
Right.
And he also had Nazo. But Nazo wasn't initially part of the original group. It was just the five of us. It was me,
Right.
Reaper, Yak, Neff, Trip, and um, again at this point in time we hadn't formed a group. We just all knew each other, and
Right.
we're in a group chat. We're like working on music together.
Mm-hmm.
And Maniac is in a beef with this dude named Crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and of course because now we're bros, we're riding in Maniac's comments like, yeah, this is hard, fuck, dude. Boom, diss tracks flying. So we all just decided we're gonna fucking all do this one response diss track with everybody on it, and we're gonna call ourselves the Asylum, and that's what we did, and that was it. That was 5 fucking years ago.
Right. And I remember when the asylum formed, I was following Neff and a couple of y'all
Yep.
because y'all ended up on my radar, and I've been a fan of the asylum and hashtagging asylum patient for life forever because
For
I felt
fucking
like that needed to be, you know, a thing, but nobody ever took on with it.
I know. I wish they would.
Yeah, I've heard y'all talk in the comment section that y'all wish it would take off too,
Yeah.
but but yeah, um,
Yeah, and we kept growing after that too. Like
Mm-hmm.
over the years,
Mm-hmm.
we were. There was a point in time where the asylum was 11 people deep. What's good, Jason? Uh,
Hey, 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 V.
and we had a lot of fucking talent, bro. We were for real stacked for a good
Oh
year
yeah.
and like
Mm-hmm.
McGuire was in there, Wolf Boy was in there,
Mm-hmm.
fucking Anthony was in there, Fawn was in
Mm-hmm.
there, bro.
Mm-hmm. I
Uh,
remember. Wasn't DK party y'all for a little while?
DK was not no.
Oh, okay. I know he. I know he ran with y'all. I just didn't know if he ever joined or not.
Yeah, and funny thing is, I have never done a DK collab.
Do you want to?
I do. I've fucked with DK real heavy. I always have wanted to, and I always have fucked with DK heavy. I think DK and I have been on like a mutual collab.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody sent us both the same thing to rap on, but
Mm-hmm.
as far as like a one on one collab with me and him, it's never happened.
Hey, Denise, and everybody else that joined. Um, so basically, from what I'm hearing, is the asylum bonded over a mutual beef.
I mean, we was bonding before that, just over music in general.
Uh huh.
But that gave us a reason to like click up and call it a thing.
Yeah, I
So
feel
we
you.
just did that and ran with it. And this was like Maniac had always had an idea. Like he wanted to do this for a long time
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
was like this is like the perfect fucking opportunity. It just kind of fell in my lap, so I'm gonna do it.
Right. Hey, Vinny. Um,
What's good, Vinny?
so
What's good, Emily?
hey, Em. Um, one of my favorite things about the asylum is how y'all can pick on each other and or diss each other and it not be taken seriously,
Yeah,
or it be basically a kick in the ass to get people to do what they need to do.
yeah, yeah. I mean, them are my fucking brothers, bro. That's what brothers do, right? Fight
Mm-hmm.
scrap.
Yeah. And that's one thing that I think a lot of people on the internet need to realize is, you know, you don't have to pick a side when people are beefing, and you can just let people beef and fix things on their own. And then, like I said, I know y'all have had times where y'all did diss tracks on each other for fun, and then I think it was you and Neff dissed Trippy and Ethic, I think, or
Yeah,
Reaper,
yeah,
because they were being slow with getting tracks back to y'all for a
yeah.
song. What up,
Over
Dragon?
over a fucking Jimmy Neutron beat, bro. What's good, Dragon?
By
Oh
the way,
damn!
I also have Layman's channel link in the description if you want to go sub up
Should
and
we
follow and find some of those songs that we're talking about.
should
They're
we play
funny
that
as shit.
song, Jay?
Hey, yeah, go for it.
All right, but I gotta go find it. I think it's on this channel. Fuck off, YouTube. This is hard, bro. All right, I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right, ready.
Reaper, what the fuck? I asked for your verse 6 times and you never sent it to me, you leprechaun fuck trash. I'm gonna sacrifice your firstborn on God. First off, Jimbo, you're finished at once. He's so short, you're running the grass and it tickles your nuts. You think I'm serving juice at prom the way I give him a punch. You looking like a leprechaun,
What's good,
but you
TNT?
missing a look. It's funny how your name is Jim, but you've been built like Carl Weezer. Fucking looking like somebody jacked the teeth up off a beaver. Sick as squawky when I had to let the sickle cross the cleaver. Kill your ethic, no respect, I think I need to call the Reaper. Cop Invisalign, drop a Disalign, a long kiss goodnight, I'm in a stride. Causing genocide, feel like I'm kryptonite, I grip the knife. Run up in the cut and then you get a slice. I dip and then I turn your lowest lows to your biggest height. North sky, but you got the body of the fat Thor. How you taking this long on a feature that you asked for? Made me hit the brakes, I almost ran into the dashboard. toe. Somebody call him a dentist. You fucking send me all your focus for the song and it's finished, you bitch.
Hippie J, what the ungodly hell? You said 48 hours, not 48 years, you shaman priest looking garbage cuck. I'm gonna kill you in real life. Yo. Trippy J be trippin', busy smoking a J. Too busy working on a farm, I bet he's sleeping in hay. I bet he smokes a peace pipe around a circle of spirits, traveling dimensions instead of writing some lyrics. Now I gotta bring him back to earth all scandalous. He's going third, I need the man to write a verse, you scrawny hippie shaman turd. I bet your chin is sharp enough to cut up your munchy food. Every time you move, you bump your forehead on the moon. I need this man to rap, needs to come with his hardest, but the only time he talks is with a couple of Martians. Just kidding, but for real, I need to make another track. So get your pipe up at your crack and get my dang song back, you long hair piece of... Wait, I actually can't say that. I have long hair now. I would just be roasting myself. The asylum?
I love that song. It's so funny.
The fucking memes took me the fuck out. I forgot about those.
Hmm.
Oh man, yeah. Well, we've only ever had one real life asylum beef.
Oh yeah, and
That's
I
just
remember that one too.
yeah.
Before we go into that though, tell us how Holly got involved with the asylum and her role.
Okay, I don't. Is Holly still in here? Holly, are you still here? Mom. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know who brought Holly along. I don't know where. I don't know where she came from. I don't know who she knew, or what. But she fucking basically just hopped in the group and treated it like she was in A&R.
Right,
In more of like a YouTube sense. So like at that point in time, the reaction community was a lot different.
right,
I'm not gonna say better or worse. It was just different.
right.
And so every time one of us would drop, she was out hustling that link to every one of them fucking guys.
Oh yeah.
We were getting every one of them fucking guys. And she went hard for every single fucking one of us. So I fucking love Holly to death. She did a lot for a lot of
Anybody that got into the promotion sphere around then, I always told them you need to hit up Holly to find out exactly how to be a promoter, because she was promoting y'all like y'all were her kids.
Yeah, she was. She was going hard. Now Emily does that. Emily
Yeah.
goes hard.
Oh yeah. I mean, pretty much everybody within the asylum goes hard with their roles of what they do. But yeah, Emily's gone into the promotion aspect as well,
Yep.
and she's dope.
And Emily is a fucking attack dog, bro.
Oh yeah.
She's a crash out in them live stream chats, dog.
Mm-hmm. If anybody says any kind of negative thing about the asylum, she's right there to go, What? What are you talking about?
Okay, she knew Neff. She knew Neff. How did you know Neff though? Like, I don't know. Did you know Neff like long before, or what?
I believe so. I think, I think she knew Neff, McGuire, and Emily first, and then kind of got into the asylum from there.
Yeah. Because of that.
Yeah, because they put out the three of them put out a song together that she heavily promoted, and when I heard it, I was like, this is something that needs to go viral, and I tried for like years
Yes.
to get that song to go viral.
Yeah, that song should have fucking went viral.
Mm-hmm.
About
But
a year.
yeah. So we'll go into the official Asylum as a Group diss track.
All right, that was like
But let's talk a little bit about that one.
About the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So that was called 5 Minutes of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
None of us really knew much about dude. He didn't really know much about us. It was really just kind of like a little fucking internet tug of war rap thing, little stupid ass fucking rap battle. But it made us who we are. So we can play it if you want. I think it's still up somewhere. I think it's still on the Asylum channel. Athena said, "Sir, get your dog."
That's a neighbor's dog in their backyard. But yeah, if you want to play, we can. But the second Asylum as a group diss, how did that come about?
um, Again, that was a thing that happened between somebody and Maniac, and at that point in time, we really were a group, so we just got the buckshot for being the group,
Mm-hmm.
and it turned into motherfuckers freestyling about us for ever on live stream. And, 6 people. It sounds
Mm-hmm.
like somebody else now. Um,
Right. Didn't he ask for y'all to come at him as a group?
what happened there was we had. I don't even know if I want to tell you this story in public. I'm gonna tell you that story in private.
Okay.
There's a whole different context behind that.
I feel you. I feel you. We can shelve that one.
Yep. Yeah, but that was a
So,
good. That was a good one.
oh yeah, I remember that one, and a lot of people showed up at the premiere for that one too.
Oh yeah, they did.
Now going back to the diss tracks before all that, I do remember running into um, a bunch of y'all back during the Screwface disses. Did you have
Like
one?
I never had one. No,
No. Okay.
I maybe would have had like I would have maybe compared somebody to Screw in order to diss them. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's kind of a Screw diss, but I never had a full blown fucking diss track.
Right. I feel you. Because I know a couple of the members of Asylum went at Screw hard during that time.
Oh my god, bro! Reaper had one of the fucking hardest Reaper or Screw diss tracks
Amen.
I've ever heard,
And the most slept on.
for sure, for sure.
'Cause
That shit was
I know
crazy.
people to this day that don't know about that track until it gets brought up and played for them, and they're like, "Wow."
It's fucking crazy. It is fucking insane, bro. And he didn't
Oh
tell
yeah,
none of us he was doing that until he dropped it.
I feel you.
Only person that knew was Maniac because he mixed it.
Right.
Yeah.
I apologize for the dog, y'all. Like I said, I'm outside on my porch, and neighbors have their dogs in the backyards and stuff that
Go
are
over there.
barking.
Tell that neighbor get that bitch inside.
Nah, just let people be. But let's see. So what happened when the asylum broke up for that short time, or did they? In
What
your eyes?
What are you referring to?
Well, there was a time period where I believe Neff and Maniac had an issue with each other,
Okay. Yeah.
and then other people had left the group to do their own thing.
So that wasn't really the. I don't really recall what the fuck happened with that. But at the end of the day, the only person that left that group was Maniac.
Okay.
And obviously he's fucking right back here. So
Right. Right.
that's still the dog. But that's still the dog.
Bars.
But yeah, that was basically just like, and I don't want to like give shit from a perspective that's inexperienced because I was not involved in that shit. I was the person on the outside looking at these two dumb motherfuckers arguing in my fucking group chat and being like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?"
Right. I feel
But
you.
they were basically just having issues like anybody who spent this amount of time together would.
Right. Right.
And them two just don't know how to not fucking go when it's go time, and so it just kept fucking going, and eventually it just fucking blew up into what it was. And then after it did that, they shook hands and Maniac's right back here, just like
Right.
grown men fucking do.
Yeah, exactly. As grown men do. I feel you.
Yeah.
And like I said, I know that McGuire had left, and I think Wolf Boy had left, but they never said anything negative about Asylum. They just went off to
I
do their
don't
own thing.
I don't really know that we've ever had anybody leave on any negative terms.
No, no,
And
no.
there's a lot of people that haven't even left. They're just more so inactive.
Right.
So, like Fond. Fond,
Yeah.
if Fond started dropping music again today, I'd throw that motherfucker right back in the group chat, Asylum member today.
Right. I feel you.
But
And that's also, part of what I was trying to get at is, if people uh just wanted to do their own thing and left, or if people just
yeah,
kind of dropped off and left and all that. I didn't think that there was any real negativity behind it.
yeah, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm like 99% sure nobody's ever just been like, you know what, fuck y'all, I'm out of here. I don't want this shit. Except for like, I tried to do a little side group for a minute, and
Mm-hmm.
this is a really funny story. I'm glad that I remembered this. So
Uh-huh.
I was gonna put this little side group, like we were gonna start the fucking AMG umbrella. So
Mm-hmm.
like you got Shady Records, Interscope,
Mm-hmm.
or Aftermath Interscope. It was gonna be
Mm-hmm.
fucking AMG, and then my shit, and it was gonna be called Patient Zero. And I had myself. I had what the fuck is his name? His name is Way Z. He's super
Mm-hmm.
underrated dude. I had Tiller, you know Tiller,
Mm-hmm. Oh
and
yeah.
I had Kid Truth, you know Kid Truth.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was actually right around the time the Maniac and Neff thing was happening.
Yeah.
And so I had these guys in this group chat. I'm trying to lay this shit out for these guys. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to like get music put together. I'm trying to get a ball rolling so that
Mm-hmm.
we can do something. All the while I'm over here in this other group chat with this fuck shit going on, trying to fix it, and I'm fucking taking 2 steps forward and 97 steps backwards, and then I come over here and I'm like, listen, y'all, if shit fucking pops off and y'all are gonna run Asylum, I'm not saying y'all have to jump in if they say Asylum, but by fucking association, you're probably gonna get called out if somebody's calling us out, because
Right.
that's the way this shit works, and I need y'all to be
Mm-hmm.
fucking ready, because we're not no hoes over here,
Right.
and and some of that got misinterpreted by Kid Truth, and Buddy, like, is kind of funny. He really crashed out, didn't say a word. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
wrote up this diss track, made this lyric video, had it ready to go, left the fucking group chat. I'm going to fucking shoot him a message on Instagram and be like, what the fuck's going on? Figure out I'm blocked. So then I'm like, okay, I guarantee you there's a diss track on YouTube. So I go to YouTube, and what do you know it? There's a diss track on YouTube. Talking about how I'm trying to drag him into beef that's not his and all this kind of shit, this, that, and the third. And
Right.
I made a little fucking, my shit's not even on my channel anymore right now. But I made a little fucking response over like 6 or 7 different Eminem beats. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like a fun little playful thing on my side, but uh, eventually it just kind of turned into this shit where we were like friendly jabbing each other every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like my I'm bored challenge verse, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember exactly what I said, but I was like some shit. If you try to take, I don't remember what I said, but I said I'm the best here and you're second. I was talking about him,
Yeah.
and so there, it just kind of came to this thing where we would get in fucking Instagram chats and be like, all right, dog, what the fuck is up? And eventually we just fucking was like, this shit is fucking stupid, and now that's my dog.
Right. I feel you. Again, handling it like adults,
Right.
talking it out and everything.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the other thing though about people that I find on the internet that I think are like actually really talented. And like
Mm-hmm.
my gut feeling tells me that these people like really give a fuck, and those people tend to move in a way. Rappers, especially men, rappers
Mm-hmm.
especially, tend to move in a way where we can do this little jabby shit with each other,
Mm-hmm.
and it's never no bullshit. I could hit him up tomorrow, and that's my dog, and I could jab him in the fucking face today, and that's still my dog, but he's gonna get me back.
Right. I feel you. So you want to play Third Degree?
We can play third degree.
All right.
I don't know if I want to sit here and watch my own video. I might play the audio.
That's fine. Whatever you want to do.
Let me go find this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, the song brings back fucking memories, dog.
I feel you.
Life did happen for a lot of us. We all out here having kids and shit now, bro.
All right.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
All righty. And we're ready.
Chunks with the sauce.
Curse of the third degree, I turn verses to murder scenes. Last to show up and first to leave. Man, these words never work for me. I'm concerned about my purpose and feel the worst when it's perfect, but feel the best when I'm nervous. And I'm internally turning. Please help me stop with this panic. Don't shelf me, I'm on the mantle. I'm healthy but also frantic. Upset me, it's gon' get graphic. Respect me, I got a habit to wreck 'em all and then laugh and collect the bodies to stash 'em. And after I'm off relaxing, kicking my feet up and having no worries. I'm ripping a beat up. A master at work is the kid in the weeds and all black. He's returning your Insta is whack and stop tagging me. Mercy not having it. Fake doesn't work for me, dog. I gotta make an emergency calls. It's an honest mistake. I'm a wordsmith as all. While you're copying and pasting your worth to us all. Several depending on where they're giving a whack line. Stretch away never been. They be wishing they flat line. Step on my head again. Come a witness a mad mind. It's getting repetitive. I'ma tell you the last time. Stop with the judging me. Things will get ugly. Constantly coming to comment up under these thoughts. I've been running. You're profiting nothing. That box that I'm stuck in is honestly comfy. I like it here and it feels like home. I rule this house. Try to steal my throne. Get your room ripped out. Man, I'm in my zone. Is the blueprint now? Is it real life? No. I spent the last week here perfecting my flaws because I feel like my pride been a threat to us all. I climbed the ladder and now I'm scared to death of a fall. Say they love me when I'm gone, but still they never recall, and that's real. I don't have many friends aiming at me, but I guess again, looking as soft as a pillow I rest again. Sitting in therapy, telling them I'm a mess. My insecurities driving the worst of me. Try to mature and be nice with impurities. Fight so I'm learning to write it down perfectly. Might be a start, but the mic doesn't work for me. Anxiety bothers me right to the coffin. We lying, I'm honestly dying, get off of me. I've been a prodigy right from the colony. Try you ain't stopping me. Line up a chopper. Asylum will rock for me. Sliding and probably slice at the top, and we might hit a robbery fight with my thoughts and reminded of all the things I'm keeping locked in my mind that you'll never see.
I'm gonna pause it for a minute because earlier I had a line in here where I said I don't remember exactly what I said, but I mentioned the colony. The colony was a rap group that I was in before the asylum.
Mm.
I'm
Okay.
talking like I probably joined the colony in 2016, and I stopped making music with them in 2017 or 18.
Right.
But a couple of them guys are still my dogs. Love them
I
guys.
feel you.
And Holly, to answer your question, this was July 31st, 2019.
Yeah, I'm third degree. That's on the verses to murder scenes. Murder scenes.
I turn these verses to murder scenes. Sit down and listen, you probably heard of me. How do I get it to stick? And you thick-headed fucks. When I snap on a track, it's a murder, a third degree. You think it's over now, homie, it's worse for me. Sit back and listen, it's honestly fun to see. You went to college, I'm playing Monopoly. Mic in my hand while I handle hypocrisy. I get compared on the daily to Token and Eminem. Show me a sign. Is it because I adopted to pick up a pen and a pad to give no space for demons to hide? Y'all think I'm just a white rapper who's taking the culture like pilgrims and making it mine. I was created with rap in my DNA. My life was destined for nothing but rhymes. When I spaz, it's venomous, taking bastards with them. Kill shot, no block. Found a savage penning in the back with a black max dash on premise. You ain't seen what I'm saying, then go back and play it. This asylum, y'all about to catch a reference to John Wick convict with a massive presence. I be rapping other rappers like the Christmas presents, leave 'em dead to the rights like a lawyer's present. I will not let you all get to me. Some of y'all ain't even in my vicinity, hitting my line in DMs asking me if I want to collab, but your name isn't in my search history. Who are you really? You claim I rap timidly until I snap, turn you all into smithereens. Lightning struck once and it's coming back. History repeats and repeats, but none of y'all listening. But that's how it goes. You think you got it in the bag and the shit's composed. Now you drink from a cup, but it overflowed. Clean the mess up quick, you're gonna stain your clothes. This is bigger than me, but when my eyes are closed, I keep on thinking about my life and the suicide notes and the times that I tried just to take my life. But fuck that, count me out when I murdered all my foes. Finish 'em, gotta be quicker with this adrenaline. I told my fucking next I'd never pick up a pen again. Here's a fuck you, let me put it on a letterhead, then drop it in a box with everything that I ever said. Better dead, fuck no, I deserve a letterman. Fuck the freshman class, ain't a single one that's better than me. When I spit shit as an MC, lines go over your head like they've been swinging from a ceiling fan. Fucking now I'm back and I'm spazzing ruthless. Got my own damn path, call it mass improvement. Murder everything that's whack while I'm dropping new shit. See, the rap game has labeled me a massive nuisance. That's a mass confusion, y'all are trapped and lucid with these half-ass flows. I'ma stab and bruise it with the blood. I'ma sacrifice a passive student and become the greatest lyricist there was to do it.
Fuck yeah, that was Third Degree.
And that was just you and Reaper, aka Ethic the God, right?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
That was 2019. That's insane to think about. 19
Oh
year old
yeah.
Lehman. 19-year-old Lehman was on fucking Demon Time. If y'all didn't know, I was fucking crazy.
Yep. Yeah, and you and Trippy had a couple of us uh, fooled with your all's ages.
Yeah, we did. We was young.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's crazy. Trippy J's a year younger than me. That boy was
Yep.
18.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nutty. I fucking 2019 was such a good year for Asylum, bro. We talk
Oh
about
yeah.
it all. We talk about it all the time.
Right. So
And
let's.
honestly, so far, hold on.
Hmm. Hmm.
2024 has been 2019 part 2. This year has been fucking sick. I am still
I
crazy,
feel
but
you.
I'm like way more like uh
Mature.
I don't even want to call it maturity because I was still mature at 19.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm more mature now, but uh maybe I'm just a better rapper is what I'm trying to say. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I've always enjoyed your work,
Right.
even from the early days.
I used to
But
be on some crazy shit though sometimes.
oh yeah. What's the favorite your favorite song you put out and or collab you've done?
Hmm.
They can be different or the same. It's up to you.
Let's see. I think and this is probably just because it's a recent one, but I think my favorite one that I've collabed on is Come Outside,
Hmm.
specifically for the shit that Neff and I did on the back end of that track.
Nice.
But there is also some stuff that I've collabed on with folks like Trippy J that's like in the
Hmm.
vault that
Hmm.
will never see the light of day. That would be my favorite if it would see the light of day.
Right.
Um, I got music like that with everybody though, for real.
Yeah. I remember during the Silent Birthday, I brought up a couple of tracks that were favorites of mine that y'all had to go dig up and find because they were taken down off of Trippy's
Trips,
channel.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They was on a channel called The Asylum. Like it's our actual artist fucking YouTube page that we evidently don't use no more.
Nice.
But yeah, Trippy. And do you remember? This might have been like 20. This might have been 21. No, this
Hmm.
had to be. This had to be pre-COVID.
So like 1920.
This might have been the very tail end of 19. I don't know. Trippy J and I had a little four track EP called Monologue.
Mm-hmm.
Trippy J and I made that shit in literally like 8 hours
I remember hearing about that. Yeah,
overnight.
and listening to
We
it.
sat on yeah we sat on Discord and just fucking went nutty. Like I think in the same night. Do you remember a song that we used to have called "I Know"?
Yes.
Me, Trip, and McGuire.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think in that night that we made that little 4 track EP, we had made "I Know."
Mm-hmm.
So we were just fucking on 10 after we made that shit because the hook on that song was fucking insane. And and
always,
so
always says I
yeah,
remember the password to the email for the Asylum YouTube channel.
damn, we need to make a new one, Holly. Uh, I don't know who's good at running that kind of shit. I'm not very good at the back end stuff on YouTube. Neff is, but Neff's got a lot going on.
Right.
So I don't. We need to get somebody on that though. We need to at least get one made so that we can take the collabs and shit and put them on there.
Right.
And maybe like um if we want to do like round table live streams with everybody on it, we can do them from there. Yeah, that just makes
Sounds
sense
like
to
a
me.
dope idea.
Yeah,
Sounds like a dope idea.
correct.
Now, what was your least favorite or most annoying collab you did?
My least favorite or most annoying, inside or outside of the group.
Both. We'll do both inside and outside of the group.
Inside of the group. So the thing about me is, if it's annoying and I don't like it, I'm probably just not gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen, but I'm pretty good at just being like, I'm not gonna do that right up front.
Right.
Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, man, I'll try something because maybe I'm also all over the place music wise. So like I can be completely out of left field one day and fucking right here spitting bars in your face this day and way the fuck over here the other day. So maybe I get
Mm-hmm.
fucking excited. I'm like, I can do some weird shit on this, and then the weird shit doesn't fucking work out. That happens too. But
Right.
if I really had to pick a least favorite, I don't know where I would go. Um,
I mean, has there ever been somebody that wanted to collab with you that when they sent you their stuff, you were like, "Nah, man, this ain't it."
there's been probably like over 50.
Okay. And none that stand out to you as the worst out of all that.
Um, and see, that's the thing. I don't remember a lot of these dudes' names because
Right.
um, I think I have a diss track out on one of them like that though.
Right.
Because sometimes I'm just like, I'm not gonna do that, and like I'm usually not fucking mean to them about it. I'm just like, man, that's not. Sometimes they just get in their feelings about it though, and
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers be coming to talk shit in my fucking comments, and then I gotta fucking air you out on an instrumental, and now it's rap beef. What the fuck is up?
Right.
Um,
Okay.
but I don't remember what motherfuckers' names are.
That's fine. I just didn't know if there was any that stood out in your mind, but if they don't, because you've had so many, then that's fine.
Yeah, I've had a fucking bunch. Um,
Also, I understand also that there's people that you might have had beef with that you've squashed, and you don't want to
are you like alluding to
big
a
up.
specific fucking event that I don't know about?
No, 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 not at
Okay.
all, not at all. I'm just saying. I also know that being a man, you've squashed beefs with people, and
I'll still talk about it though. Like I'm not.
yeah, right,
Yeah. No. And then like inside the group, I've never really had a fucking bad one either. I mean, Neff and I, of
okay,
course, have had. Neff and I actually have a lot of fucking music in the vault.
right,
Neff and I could probably drop a fucking like 20-track album tomorrow.
right,
Maniac and I also have a 9 or 10 track album done right
right,
now. Um, me and Trippy J have a lot of music,
yeah,
but like nobody's ever really sent me nothing bad. Most of the
right,
time, especially now, we're all good at knowing who's good at what because
mm-hmm,
we've all been listening to each other like behind the scenes for so fucking long. So it's pretty straight. It's pretty straightforward when somebody sends me
right,
something. There's obviously
okay,
been a trillion times within the group where it's been a plan to do a song with XXX on it, and shit just doesn't happen.
right. For one reason or another,
Yeah, but that's
personal
just
issues
part.
or what have you. Yeah, I
That's just
feel you.
part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, a couple of my favorite songs that I know of yours, besides solo wise, Frost being number one, because I
Uh huh.
love the message in that one.
Yeah.
Uh, the collab with Maniac on Soldiers is a favorite of mine.
Yeah. That was.
Uh, you and Trippy J doing Zen and that other one from the same one. I forget the name of it, but you brought it up during the birthday stream.
Lamb chops.
I think so.
Man, we should run lamb chops real quick.
Okay.
If lamb chops won't get clapped because it is a like old Logic remix.
Well, I mean, did you play it on the birthday stream and it gets clapped?
It did not get clapped. It might get you demonetized. Are you
No,
monetized?
I'm not monetized, so it's no biggie.
All right, bet. Man, Trip and I had a fucking blast making this,
You can tell listening to it.
and it doesn't even recognize it as Logic Speed anyway.
That's cool. One of my favorite with Trippy J is he it was well my all-time favorite from Trippy J was Rise, but then when he also did there was I don't know if it was a diss track or a beef or something, but he got where he started getting goofy on it and talking leprechaun and all that.
The trippy freestyles, yeah,
Yeah, that's some funny shit.
that is very funny shit. Let me know when you're
But
ready,
yeah,
boss.
I'm ready.
You see, when times get hard, you gotta be harder. That's a boner joke. Anyway, these two artists come from different parts of the world, the US and the US. That's all I got. Lehman. Hello? Lehman?
Take a trip inside my mind like you was off to Venice. It's me and T-R-I-2 PYJ cooking like chemists. I killed a rapper last month, every word you know I'm in it. I just cashed a check a couple days ago, already spinning. Born up in 2000, but I gotta keep the 90s shit. Lyricism's coming back and there ain't no denying it. Iron fist smacking these rappers where they vagina is. Everything I say you know I'm living. I ain't lying kid, I'm lying kid. Flow for the pack and I keep the pride in it. Rappers out here taking my flow, that's what a biter is. Defining bitch, every time these rappers hit the mic and shit. Snatch a chain the moment you spoke, I'm like a cyclist. You couldn't handle bars if they were put in both your palms. A broken arm is what you leaving with. Hit the smoke alarm, I'm going off and this is fire, dog. Kids with holding bombs, I'll smack you with the same mic that you record your vocals on. Woo! Iller with any deliverance, killing a slamming and go to some synonyms. Giving them hints that they choking a pin, a definitive killing us close to the sedatives. I'm taking them all to the face and I'm chasing the game as a part of the race. And my placement is great, never party with snakes, but I put them in place like a dog in his cage. Whoa, straight up, who said that I don't want the verse? Smoke, you got it backwards. Give me everything your verse holds, they burn slow. And if I'm being blunt, then I don't like your joints for sure. Dope, promise everything I ever write's on point.
I promise everything that I write is on point. Chasing my dreams in written form. I have tight joints, premeditated murder on a check. Don't wanna disappoint, but disappoint I wanna make and disappoint right at your face. Freeze frame, life in slow motion, they got show grace. I'm not with that hood shit, but I'll show an exposed face. Exposing with another man, hope she gets good taste. I get a sour one, this is our one, this is our one. I allowed someone to go devour the confidence that I had when I was out of some. Y'all are way too cumbersome. Columbus, y'all have sour gums. Of how a young artist, I not listen to all the doubters. I cowered under the showers from God, but he was being a dick and told me to scour the land and reap the fruits of the other sun. Here's another one, y'all suck on me, y'all suck on me. When you see my face, you buck at the novelty. Traveled across the 7 seas, still couldn't see the bullshit right in front of me. It seems as if my self-esteem's controlling me. Take out the batteries, cause guess what, boy, I can't be charged if they do not know it's me. I don't have a fuck to give, frankly I have none. The only plug I know is the one that stops a bathtub. In other words, you can say I'm clinging on to my last brain cell. My whole body's going numb. I destroy the Odyssey, 2020 vision, the Odyssey. Here I'll be 18 and in my prime I'm mashy. And you just can't match me. I am Tory bashing, a kid who move like jujitsu and I'm blind.
The rap game, I carry that bitch like I'm the 7th Wars. Fan of me cause I ain't scared to say what they ain't said before. Catch me in the carpool lane when I got a headless corpse racket on the net and I ain't talking about a tennis court.
Racking on the net and I ain't talking about a tennis court. Charter racketeering, now I'm going to the tennis court. Talk about a ghost rider, homie, I'm the headless horse. Walking to your house and start doing the worm on the floor.
Call me Frankenstein, but you would bolt if I get at your neck. Y'all just act hard, I read your comments and they had me dead. We bring the rounds and jump squares like it was checkers. Wanna check us, come and get us, dog. We hit you with a match of chest.
We hit you with a match of chest. Rookies befriend other pawns, but till now I'll turn them into a bedspread. Open palms, open psalms, open Solomon. I'm the king and it's real, the king in this real. I ride with the shit in the way that I feel so ill. What are the other ways you rappers have no flow? Damn, damaging your soul so low for so long. I'm so low, so long to my own foes. I know it's hard when I say no, you're no match for me. A layman still leave or get toasted, you fucking ready to roll.
Yeah, that's crazy. I love that one.
That is one of my favorites.
I feel you. No, the other one that I was talking about, other than Zen, it had that same thumbnail, or from the same album, I believe, that you and him worked on. Had that like the open book with the waterfall coming out of it.
It wasn't the same, but it's called Books of War.
Yeah, that's the one. Because I remember you referring to the Books of War and all that.
Yeah, I think that's what that's called. What did I call that? I called that Indigo. The actual beat,
Indigo. That's what it was. Indigo. Yeah.
The actual instrumental on that is called Books of War.
Yeah, because Zen and Indigo are two of my favorite of the two y'all's collabs.
Fuck yeah. I love Indigo too. It's crazy. I forget
And
about that one sometimes.
yeah, and the trippy song that I was talking about, where he goes into the leprechaun voice, I think has the Pepe frog as the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I think is the one that I'm talking about,
He
where
ain't
he
got
just he
that
goes
shit.
stupid on that one, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, that was probably one of his trippy freestyles.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he'd put those back out. He's crazy for taking them down.
Oh yeah, he had some great music, but I get it. You know, he's turned over a new leaf and
Right.
is doing a different style of music, so I get it.
Love the kid to death, but damn, bro.
Hmm.
You had to take all the music away from us?
Right, I feel you. So I'm thinking how to phrase this one to get into this chapter of your life. Um, let's start with new projects coming out that you're working on.
Fuck, dude. Um, well, like I said, Neff and I could drop a 20-track album tomorrow. We got
Mm-hmm.
some music laying around. Maniac and I have a whole album done. It's gonna get mixed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so we're probably looking at like a fall drop for that.
Cool.
Maybe winter. Who knows?
Cool.
Um, I've got a lot of stuff in the works. I'm trying to work out. I've been trying to work out an album, and I've got like 9 different track lists that I like, and I'm trying to narrow it down to one, and it's just hard.
Nice.
I've got
Nice.
fucking so many songs sitting in front of me. It's not even funny.
I feel you.
So I've been playing around with remix stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some of that stuff coming. I've got some stuff for the rundown coming.
Nice. Yeah, for all
So
you that don't know that Lehman made it into the finals of the rundown, y'all definitely need to check that out.
fuck yeah, I'm excited. I'm fucking
I believe.
excited. There's some heavy hitters up in there, bro.
Mm-hmm. There are. And
It's
I
gonna
believe
be
that next week it's going to be the reaction channels judging. DJ Alpha Tyler, HBR at the Crossroads, and a few others that I can't think of off the top of my head.
yeah.
So y'all be sure to tune in on Mondays and Thursdays for that. Even though Alpha Tyler does his live show on Twitch on Thursdays, which I'm usually there for, so I'll go and check out the rebroadcasts.
Fuck
But
yeah. The rundown's a blast, bro. I'm so
right,
excited to see some of these fucking dudes. It's gonna be some battles in here.
right. So have you given any thought to, if you win the whole thing, what you're going to do with the the prize feature? Have you given
Uh,
that any thought?
Not much, bro. I'm just a machine, bro. I just rap. I don't think.
I feel you.
So when it comes down to it, I'm just gonna rap. I'm just gonna rap.
I feel you. And I see Holly says, "Nope, only when my kids are on there. Otherwise, I'm not interested." But for real, it's a dope show.
Yeah.
Don't always agree with the judges, but it is what it is. I've got nothing against the show in and of itself. Like I said, the only thing is on Thursdays, whenever Alpha Tyler's doing a live, I'll go ahead and be in Alpha Tyler's live, run his after show, and then check out the rundown afterwards. But the week that he's on, I think he's going to be doing his live show on Friday instead of Thursday, so that he can be there.
Hold on. All right. I'm gonna be. How many people we got in here right now?
5. At
Okay.
least that's what YouTube's saying.
Okay. Y'all want to fucking see a little sneak peek on my next fucking rundown drop?
Sure, if you want to.
I do. I do want to. Let gonna share my screen. I'm gonna play. Hold on a minute, fireman. I'll get back to you in just a second, bro.
Yep.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready when you are.
Yeah. I got this feeling it's hard to describe. Something like passion and caution combined. Something like gas and a stall in a ride. You run it one lap but you're crawling it twice. I'll take the harder one. I ain't afraid to get better like y'all on a mic. Everyone make sure that volume is high. I'm solving a slight little problem with mine. I listen to beats in the car when I drive, and it's harder to cry when I rap what I feel. This constant supply of rock bottom is why I just swallow inside like I'm trapped in this real. If honestly I can just swallow my pride, except that one day I'ma fall off and die. Reflect on myself till my thoughts are right, then maybe it's possible I'ma be fine. But then there's a voice that just follows inside. The only silencer is jotting these rhymes. So constantly I am drawing these lines. I'll scribble on anything small as a diamond, packing full of all the drama in life. Really dog out, put it all on the line and give it my everything, caution aside. And lose it if I spend washing it dry. Sick. Life of a single dad, apprentice plumber. I get up and get some money, stay depressed as fuck until the end of summer. Then the winter blues are coming dressed for summer. Suicide for the 17th December, sucking bad friend, bad son, and a failure husband. Hey, no respect or love was getting sent, so I left it once. There's no sweat, I'm done. I just wanna get this money, get ahead on a check this month. I'm better dead this blunt. Outside when the hecklers come, barefoot, no dress or none. Don't you press the button, I finna self-destruct. Rap die, but we held it up and keep trying, never fail. Cause rewind to the days of Run DMC and then play this stuff. Because y'all tripping if you think I'm about to listen to that and not.
That's it. That's all you get.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Especially the shout out to Run DMC for all of us old heads.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
So
yeah,
going back to what Fireman said.
Yeah, the networking going on from the rundown is fucking awesome, bro. I met Trainwreck Kenny through the rundown, and that dude is my fucking dog. I love that dude to death. Trainwreck Kenny is about as solid as they fucking come. And I think it's helping. I think it's helping my group specifically. And I also think it's really helping the community. I mean, as much as maybe people do get butthurt when their shit gets trashed, there's also a lot of great opportunity going on for a lot of great people. It's just unfortunate that bad opportunity has to come along for a lot of bad people.
Mm-hmm.
It's just part of it.
Right. And it also, people should take it as a challenge to get better rather than stay where they are.
Correct. Yeah, I absolutely agree. And my whole thing, bro, like, and I can't really speak for everybody because not everybody is me and not everybody has my experience and I don't have everybody else's experience. But from my perspective, if at a young age, I sat myself down and was like, if we're gonna fucking go out here and we're gonna do this fucking music thing, and someday we're gonna try to put this shit out in front of people, we're gonna have to be okay with what comes with that, regardless of what it is. And right now, the internet is a ruthless place to be, regardless of what you're fucking doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta have that thick skin, bro. I promise you, there's not a person on the internet that can ruin my fucking day. Not gonna happen, bro. I love myself way too fucking much to have a bad day on behalf of one of y'all.
Understood.
And that's no disrespect to anybody, but if the internet's pissing me off, you know what I do personally? Get off the fucking internet.
Nice.
Boom. Gone.
Yep.
And then, but I also have like some no give a fuck about myself. Like, you could say whatever you want to me, bro. You're not getting under my skin because I'm just not letting that happen.
Right.
Like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm probably gonna rap that shit a bit, but it's never past fucking here with me, bro. I'm always right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what people need to understand is when, things start getting to you, step away.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Because your mental health is more important than the internet.
And I know,
and the internet don't care.
I know in some situations this is not true.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have some control to some extent of what is around us on the internet.
Right.
Like, I feel like I don't really have real problems on the internet a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And quote unquote problems that I do have are what outside looking in would be perceived as a problem with somebody else is usually just other fucking rappers, and it's usually just rap shit.
Yeah. I'm,
And I just
uh,
choose I choose to keep the people around me that I keep around me. Like I'm not I'm not one of these people that is gonna come out here and suck rapper dick so that rappers will like me. I don't care.
right.
I'm gonna
Right.
get this shit with or without anybody. I don't. It's just not a thing for me. So the people that are around me, I chose around me, and I chose them for a fucking reason. And so it keeps my general fucking immediate space around myself just pretty tame.
I feel you. That's the way people need to be. How much about your personal life do you want to get into?
We can get into it. I'll talk to whatever extent I want to.
I understood. Um, you had said that you're a single dad.
Yep,
Do you want to talk about that?
we can talk about that. I don't know how much there is to talk about that. I'm just a single dad. I got married young. Um, we got kids, so now I'm a single dad.
Right. And was
It's not as clear cut and simple and plain as that, but it really just boils down to
uh huh.
we're not right. And
Mm-hmm.
I have a semi good relationship with her to this day. Like it's not no like terrible
Now
thing.
that was
Like
where I was going to ask about is was there a bad split or did y'all just kind of realize that it just wasn't working?
I mean it was like semi bad. Like it was like a I think the both of us had seen it coming for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
but for me to rip the band-aid off was kind of a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I it just kind of there was some stuff there, but as there would be in anybody's situation, I feel like.
Right.
But it didn't go very far. It was just clear cut. If this is what it's going to be, this is what it's going to be, and we've been working it out.
Well, that's the mature thing to do. And
Right.
I give you props for
Especially
that.
with the fucking kids involved. We cannot.
Yeah.
I will not
Right.
refuse to fuck
Mm-hmm.
around with that.
Right. I feel you on that. How's your current love life?
It's it's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's great for real.
How much of about that do you want to talk about, and or
Uh,
who it's with?
I don't even know if she in here anymore. Where's she at?
I
Little,
know she
little.
was in here, and she's probably listening, but
I
I
guarantee
don't
you
know
she's
what she's
listening.
talking.
Where's little
Mm-hmm.
shorty at? I'm patiently waiting.
I feel you.
If she don't show up, I'm gonna bully her about it all night.
We're waiting.
Damn, I don't think she in here no more. I don't think she in here no more.
Fireman says she's still lurking. Probably. She might be in the middle of doing some
Hold on a
stuff.
minute. What
I
are we
know
doing?
that I had heard that she was going to be recording some, so that might be why she's not in. What up, HBR?
What's good, HBR? Where is she at?
Like I said, I had heard that she
She's
was going to be
watching the
recording.
stream on Discord and she's not coming here, bro. There she is. Um, Jay, highlight that comment. Highlight that comment. That one right
Which
there.
one? That one?
That one. That's little shorty. She's perfect, bro. Look at her.
I feel you. You
Mm.
two are so cute together.
Well, thanks, you creepy old man.
Ren said no faith, LMAO.
It took her a minute. I even had to
Yeah.
go check Discord. I saw you in there in Discord watching the stream and you weren't here. And it had me all the way fucked up.
And I have confirmed with her that Monday I will be interviewing her as well. So we'll get to see both sides of that story.
Damn, she should come up here.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have her story, Monday. So,
Right.
but so that's who you're with now, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And don't tell them don't comment. What the hell? Put the spotlight right on me and then leave me out here to dry.
She wanted to see what you'd say alone.
I wanted to say what I was going to say with you in here, though. That's
Snow
so
gang,
bogus.
don't comment.
It's so bogus.
I feel you. Chat is lagging, but she here. Yeah, I know. So y'all have plans on songs together too?
Plenty. Yeah, plenty.
Nice, nice. Just felt to highlight that comment.
God damn it! You gotta stop making me blush on live streams.
Like I said, the two
Oh
of
my
you
god!
are
I just
too
said,
cute
God damn it!
together.
I'm gonna shoot myself in the face. Take my kneecap, somebody, please.
Like I
I'm,
said, you two are too cute together.
I'm trying so hard to stop that shit, bro.
But yeah, I'm excited to hear y'all collabing.
Yeah, we got a whole fucking bunch, like a ton.
Right. And like I said, I confirmed that I'm having an interview with her on Monday, so y'all be looking for that.
Yeah, be there or be a plain figure with equal sides and equal right angles.
Right. So, chat, if you got any comments, we'll open it up now for comments from the chat.
God damn it. She's putting me on toast right now. This is crazy.
As she should, as she should.
The chat has no questions for me, dog. Let's go.
We got 7 people watching. Come on, y'all, give us some questions. Ren. Squares need love too.
I didn't say squares don't need love. I just said be there at Athena's interview or you're gonna be one.
Right. I got a train coming, so I might have to mute.
Oh my fucking god, bro. No, now he's got to mute, and it's all up to me to carry this live stream after she just put that shit in there. What am I supposed to say? What's good, chat? What's going on? Oh, look, look, Kim's good. Yeah, I like Nikki sometimes. I have. Oh my god, bro! I've got whole rock songs with Ethic the God in the vault. I like rock music. I don't listen to it very often, um, but I do appreciate rock music. It's definitely my second favorite genre. I'm not angry all the time, bro. I be rapping like I'm angry, but really I'm like the chillest guy in the world. I promise you. In real life, I'm just so laid back, bro. I just go with the flow. Don't nothing turn me up.
Right. I had to mute because the train was blowing its horn right by me, and I didn't want to blow out anybody's ears with headphones on.
Yeah, that would have been not okay.
Right.
Okay. First of all, spell my name right. Second of all, I can think of a trillion things redder than a fucking lobster.
I feel you. I feel you. Old dad of Asylum yelling LMAO.
LMFAO.
Yep.
You'd have to have cheeks to laugh off, bro. You little no ass having ass boy. You need suspenders.
I'm gonna have to get an interview with that power couple of Joe and Holly one day.
You're gonna have to, bro.
Get them both together on an interview.
Eventually, you gotta get like the group as it stands right now on at the same time.
I feel yeah, I'm down. You just got to get everybody together on the same page on what day and time.
I know it. So when are you gonna make a whole album with owned beats and maybe an anime video? Um, I actually just turned in another fucking anime nerdcore collab with McGuire yesterday, so that's an anime video that's gonna be here pretty quick. Unless you were referring to like Nefarious's animation videos. Um, and the whole album thing I'm working on. I got a lot of music. And as far as Nefarious animating something, if that's what you're referring to, I don't know. I'd have to make something that I thought needed it, and I don't always do that. Frost
Yeah,
really needed it. And the
yeah,
funny
and it
thing about
also.
I don't
I was
even
gonna
think I
say, and it
asked.
also goes with him having the time too.
Yeah, that too. Nev has his hands in a whole lot of different bags.
Right.
I don't even know that I asked Neff for Frost though. I think Neff just fucking did it.
We'll get to that, man. We'll get to that. We'll get an asylum interview one of these days.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Because I've always wanted to do that too, is to get the group together, interview them, and also put on their music for people so they know who y'all are, and individually as well as a group.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely. No more questions, bro. Let's go.
Come
What you
on.
got?
More.
What you got for me, chat?
Okay. I have one quick one while we're waiting for the chat. Who's better at roasting? You, Neff, Ethic, Trippy, Holly, or Joe?
I honestly am not that good. Joe's
Mm-hmm.
really fucking good, and Trippy J. I don't know so much that Trippy J be like actually like roasting people. It's just the outlandish wackiness that comes out of that boy's fucking face is some of the
Right.
funniest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. So he's
Mm-hmm.
pretty up there. He's pretty up there for that reason alone.
Mm-hmm.
Holly don't be roasting us that often.
No, she
Uh,
just mamas y'all.
yeah, Neff kind of be roasting sometimes. Me and me
Mm-hmm.
and Neff get in roast battles.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Trippy J get into rap battles and voice messages on Instagram, dissing each other and shit. Fuck yeah, yeah. Holly don't really roast. She be putting us in our place though.
Yeah. Yep. I feel you on that one. But Brennan said that she meant for the album, but that'll be good too. I guess she's meaning a uh, Asylum
Oh
as a group album, or maybe an
or
Asylum cipher, one of the two.
yeah. Um, we've got we've got some that have everybody on them. We need to make a new one though. I do agree with Athena on it, and we
That's a
we actually
question.
we actually discussed that recently. Will you perform in Italy? I would absolutely perform anywhere if the opportunity made sense and seemed fit.
How many live shows have you done?
So like I have never done a live show of my own. But what I have
Okay.
done is like they'll do karaoke at this bar up the street, like a
Mm-hmm.
fucking 45-second walk that way. There's a fucking
Yeah.
bar. My mom works there. I got cousins and aunts and everybody that fucking work up there. So my whole family's always in there. And when they do karaoke in there, I also know the guy that puts that on. And so when he comes in there, he just pulls shit off of YouTube and like
Mm-hmm.
projects it on the wall and plays it through the sound system. And so I was like, yo, I could go up there um and put my own songs in that bitch and then do them for karaoke. So I've done that, and like there's been nights where that bar will be fucking dead because it's a tiny ass town, and it's
Mm-hmm.
karaoke. It's karaoke night, and nobody's doing nothing. So I just take the shit over and fucking run down fucking songs.
I feel you.
So I've done that in that capacity, and it's like a bunch of my fucking family members and maybe like 4 or 5 fucking strangers in there, and nobody else wants to sing, so I'm just doing it.
Right. I feel you. But you're not opposed to doing live shows. You just haven't gotten around to doing any, right?
Correct.
Cool. And there's Ren explaining her position.
Well, yeah, they're gonna be all over that fucking album. They already are.
Mm-hmm. HBR had said that Holly mean, and Holly came back saying, HBR, I'm an angel.
I don't know about Angel.
But
You can definitely be mean. Angel's
she can
definitely
be nice
pushing
too.
it though.
She can be
She's
nice when she wants to.
well, yeah, she definitely can.
Typically, though, when she's nice to me, I ask if she's feeling okay because she's not usually.
I don't ever. Holly's always been nice to me if I approach Holly nice,
True.
and I always have. I've always been, I don't know, polite.
Right.
But then sometimes me and Holly get on fuck shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun too, though.
Yeah.
Angel of Darkness.
Then you got somebody asking how much to collab.
I don't really be charging for collabs, but I really have to like the song.
There you go.
I need a split too, though, and we can work that out if you put it on streams.
Holly saying I'm only mean when I have to be. Like when she's writing Joe's roasts.
When are you gonna respond to Joe's diss track, Holly?
There's a question for Holly.
I'm about to just start fucking interviewing the chat. If y'all ain't got no more questions for me,
Right?
Ren, what's the air pressure in Canada right now where you're at?
Temperature and humidity and everything else.
Yeah, I want to know it all.
It just started raining here on the coast. But we get that all the time. Especially right now during the summer, it's the hurricane season, so I end up having to keep track of the tropics.
Yeah.
Nothing
you
major
at?
going on yet. I'm in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Biloxi, that's right. He now sleeps in the doghouse. I do have Instagram. My fucking Instagram username is Lehman_music. American style, she says. That's funny. But yeah, have him hit me up. And even if I don't like the first song that he sends me, I'll work with him. We can come up with something if he's dope.
Yeah, I think there's only a couple of people that Lehman will never work with, and most of
Uh,
them are wannabes to begin with.
yeah, yeah, that's for sure. I keep it pretty tight with my collabs. I've been wanting to open up though, but most people, I don't ever get anybody coming to ask me for collabs. That's not very often that happens outside of the group, and maybe a couple homies that I have outside of the group. But
So
it's
there
pretty
you go.
rare.
There you have it, folks. Hit him up for collabs.
Yeah, if I really fuck with that song, bro, I promise you, I'm a fucking workhorse. I'll have that shit back to you in an hour. If I really like that song,
Right. Barring any real life issues that come up.
correct. And
So
maybe sometimes the song, if the song has like, if I have to say more shit on the song, like if I have to talk about a specific topic, it's probably gonna take me a little longer to get it back to you or whatever. But if you just need a good fucking rap verse, like some fucking bars, bro, I'll knock that shit out so fast if the beat's right.
I feel you.
And I can do all kinds of shit too. I'm on all kinds of sounds. You can run down my fucking YouTube. I'm all over the place. So it's not no pickiness if you're sending me beats really. I can work with a
Right.
lot.
So if you ever
She
wanted to get a Lehman collab, hit
Elena
him
be
up.
snapping, Athena be capping.
Oh no, you spit.
I feel like I've gotten way fucking better than any ever this year specifically.
Well, I've always told people that out of all the rappers that I've ever heard do fast rap, you were my favorite because I can actually understand what you're saying, even though you're going fast paced.
Yeah, that's always been important to me. And uh, he found me on Queen's channel. That's fucking dope. That's
That is
tight.
dope. That is
Uh,
dope.
anyway, so
Shout
like
out.
some of the most important things to me at face value have always been I'm obsessive over fucking rhyming words. I'm sure you can
Mm-hmm.
tell. Listening to
Mm-hmm.
some of my stuff, sometimes I'll just fucking go on.
Right.
Uh, and the fucking flow. I've always been so picky about flows because in my head, a flow is just important as a decent mix. As in that, if somebody does not have a good flow, I don't want to hear what the fuck they're saying anyway. I'm cutting that
Right.
shit off right now. If you don't sound good over this fucking beat, bro, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
And so I've always been obsessive, and so like I don't want to call it OCD because it's not like diagnosed or anything, but it's kind of OCD in a way that like I will sit here and draw fucking T diagrams out to map out fucking rhyme schemes on pieces of paper, like fold it in half so that it separates it, and I just draw shit out, and it's like I just obsess over the shit and flow pockets, bro. I will fucking like I'll zoom way in on a fucking beat to find the tiniest little empty space of dead space
Mm-hmm.
because I know that I can hear that in my ear and I'm not crazy. And I zoom in on that and I find that little piece of dead space and that's just as important as a fucking kick drum or a snare to land a
Right.
word in or a syllable even. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
really 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 particular about the timing of shit when I want it to be
Mm-hmm.
that good. I'm not saying I don't have songs out where the timing is not great. There's
Right.
plenty, but
Right.
a lot of this shit that I hold myself to a standard with and really 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 go that route with is not out.
Mm-hmm.
It's sitting here and that's because I want to take this music that I put all this energy into and I made it the right way and the way that I wanted to and I did it right. Um, and I want to put it out right. I don't want to be
Right.
the guy that can do the music but can't do the video. I
Right.
don't want to do the guy that can do the music but can't do the promotion, and I'm still learning a lot of things. So when that fucking day comes, everybody here is in fucking trouble.
Mm-hmm. I
Uh,
feel you.
but it's gonna come, and I'm
Right.
working there. It's just like I'm so picky. Like when I'm putting an album together, I'm not just throwing fucking songs on a track list and dropping it.
Right.
It's gonna be a good cohesive piece of fucking work, and so I really really want that to be right, and so I'm holding on to a whole lot of this fucking music for that reason
Right.
alone. And Ren, so what about a story song? Does flow still matter more than intent? I don't know that it matters more. It's just that if you don't have a good flow at face value, I don't want to listen to that song. So I don't give a fuck about that story anyway. I'm not gonna hear it. You know what I
Right.
mean? If I get
Yeah.
on here and somebody's fucking rapping off beat, I'm not finishing this song. This is terrible.
Right. And that's something that I've tried to explain to some up and comers
But
that
that's
have fallen off beats and
that's
missed
a
their
thing though.
syllable counts and stuff like that. Is that's the most important part of putting a rap
Correct.
together. Is you got to have your syllable count down. You can stretch certain words, but don't over count your syllable count.
Hmm.
Things like
The
that.
most important thing is just writing shit and trying to record it.
Yeah.
That's the only way you learn is just by doing shit.
Right. Hey, Victoria, I got another train coming. If we don't start getting more questions, we're gonna end up having to cut it short. So
Damn, we
y'all get
can't
your
cut it
questions
short.
coming.
Hold on. How long did Namson go?
I think his was an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh, I thought his was super fucking long. Did somebody have a really long one?
Um, I don't
What's the
remember.
damn? Well, what
You
the fuck,
trying you
y'all?
trying to get the longest episode,
Yeah. So then it's a challenge for other people, and you get people coming to fucking fuck yeah.
right?
I
I
want
feel you.
that.
I feel you.
What do y'all got? What do y'all want? What do y'all want to know? So what about someone like Royce? He kind of serves so flip where he's riding. Okay, so I'm glad that you said Royce because I was gonna bring that up. There is like a genre of Detroit rap that is quote unquote offbeat, but there is a way to perform that and not be so fucking like ears or like nails on chalkboard to somebody's ears. And I feel like Royce really has that figured out. Um, and I can, but there's also times where I listen to Royce and I'm like, man, he didn't do that well this time, and I don't ever play that song again. Is my point being? I fuck with Royce
Right.
though,
I feel you.
specifically for the way that he rhymes words. That boy's a beast.
Right. So, who other than Asylum members are some of your favorite indie artists that you like to listen to on a regular?
Obviously, I really like Kid Truth. I like Unknown. Uh, I like Tony Lonely. I like Tiller. I like I like Banksy. I like DK. Um, I obviously like Athena. I hear her shit all day. Uh, Menace. I like Menace. That boy's a beast with rhymes. Um, Trainwreck Kenny. Trainwreck Kenny has like some of the craziest fucking flows I've ever heard in my fucking life. Who else do I be fucking with? I feel like I got more dogs. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Who am I forgetting?
So like other UK or Australian artists.
UK. I said DK. I said Unknown. Am I fucking missing? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
I don't know, but like I said, I don't know how much you know of Australian rap.
I know like very very little. I know I know a couple Australian rappers though.
Cool.
Complete is Australian, isn't he? What
I
the
don't
fuck is
know
that
who
dude's
that
name?
is.
Or is that his? I don't know. That might have been a song title.
Who's BOR?
What the fuck is that dude's name?
You know who we forgot to talk about?
Who's that?
Mr. Flowers himself, Blindside.
Blindside. Yeah, I like Blindside a lot.
Right?
Okay, this dude's name is Complete, and he is Australian. I fuck with him a lot.
Okay.
Nate Good. I know one song of his that I used to really fucking bang. That I used to really bang. Have You Wrote to the Beat I sent you to collab on. So like, I've got like 9 beats out of you. So I don't know. I feel like we need to just start from scratch. You and I need to sit down together and pick a fucking beat, or like, I don't know. I feel like I speed some of these up to fucking make them work for me, and they sound weird, and then I'll slow them back down, and then I feel like I can't rap on them, and so we need to just sit down together, like in person, and fucking find
I
something.
agree. The two of you do need to basically sit down in person and come up with music together.
Yeah,
Because this whole I don't want to rap in front of him, I'm nervous is kind of, you got to
she
get
will.
past that.
Book of Ryan was fire. Bob Low Boat. I think that's my favorite song off of that album. Hold on, I gotta go look at that track list.
And she says, deal, LOL.
Caterpillar. Never mind. Caterpillar's on that album. What the fuck? Dumb with Boogie was good. Um, Summer on Lock had fucking Pusha T and Jada on it, and Fab. Um,
And Ren has a point.
we actually like got in the studio last time I was there, and we did some stuff.
Yeah,
It's just gonna be like that for a minute. We ain't never even fucking seen each other.
right. That's why I say you all are too cute when you get
But
together.
I fucking promise y'all is so done for. Who was one of the first reactors that reacted to your music along with the rest of the asylum and Emily Opens a Blindside? So we had uh for me specifically, we had like Sack Juggalo, we had Brucka Brucka, we
Mm-hmm.
had fuck that boy now. That's he has to do with that story I was going to tell you in private from earlier.
Okay.
We had Maurice JTV, fucking Hillbilly HBR when he was Hillbilly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like 99% certain that this is a person that shouldn't be here and is trying to get me to say that Jekyll used to react to my music, in which he did, but fuck Jekyll too. He's a pedophile and can suck my dick. I said Sack. Sack's one of my favorites. Sack is my fucking dog. I love that guy to death. See? Hold on, Jay.
Yeah, I feel you.
Do you know
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who that is.
Holla? Holla and
Yeah,
Crazy?
right.
I love Holla.
Hollow's
Um,
great people. Didn't oh, what's his name? I'm blanking on his name. I can see him. Fuck, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? He also raps, but he's a reactor.
also
He's doing
raps, but it's
mostly, but he's
he's
mostly
what?
doing reactions now. His name has
Uh,
Jackson in it, not Jackson
Dwayne.
Pierce, but Dwayne Jackson. Yes,
Dwayne. So I don't have that many reactions out of him, really. Um,
right.
I There's a whole bunch though. Joey the Prince has done a couple, yeah.
DJ Alpha
Uh,
Tyler.
of course, he's done a few. Um, he
I
wasn't
think.
like really like reacting to our shit like back in the day like that though. He's more so done a few of the more recent stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking
And
about Dwayne. I don't, I don't think I ever got
yeah.
many reactions out of Dwayne. I've had a bunch from Crypt that I go pay for,
Yeah.
but
And that's who I meant was Dwayne. But Hella Depraved, because I know I've
yeah,
sent them a bunch of Asylum
I think
stuff.
they did my stuff back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that they would have done all of my stuff specifically, but they were cool with like real cool with a couple other Asylum members. I feel like and did a lot of their stuff. They might have done a few of mine though. It's hard to remember, bro. There were so many. There was so much stuff
Oh
going on.
yeah, yeah. There used to be a ton of reaction channels, and now there's only a handful.
Correct.
Um, I know that I sent some of your music to Highly Combustible Reactions, I believe, and I know I sent him some Trippy J stuff too.
Yep.
Yeah, that must be moron.
Just don't, bro.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not gonna let him bring me down.
Nope. Who else got questions? What's up? What's good?
And on that shit, when people found out that person was lying about their record, everybody dropped him like a hot potato. Why you have to feel the need to come bring his name up all the time is beyond me.
She's got a whole Word document of all the reactors she used to use somewhere. I bet that bitch was long as hell. It was probably a mile
Oh
long.
yeah, oh yeah. I like I said, Holly is an OG of the promotion community, and I've always told people if you want to get into promoting artists, she's the one you want to pick their brain on how to do it.
Absolutely.
Not that she's going to come clean with everything that she does and how, but at least follow her because you'll see what you need to do and how you need to roll. Because she was an inspiration to me going ahead and promoting people back in the day.
Yeah, she used to
You know,
go real fucking hard.
yeah, she don't get enough flowers, so I'll give her
Absolutely.
flowers.
Tony Tuba.
What up, Tony? Had an interview with him Monday.
Tony fucking Tuba.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm happy that I'm starting to be able to put on some Mississippi talent like Tony Tuba and Dustin Green.
That's what's up. Oh yeah, she was 5 hours ahead, and we was dropping like fucking crazy. There was 10 of us, bro. Everybody had something going out at some point.
Right. Yeah, I remember her being on y'all for at least giving her an hour heads up before you drop shit so that
Yeah,
she could promote it.
I was probably the worst about that. I used to just be dropping shit out of nowhere.
Hmm.
I still do
Oh,
that.
you and Trippy.
Yeah, just chuck it up there and
Because
walk
y'all were the
away.
youngins who would just do something and throw it and see if it stuck.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm still that way.
I feel you.
Who got questions? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What up? What up?
Good
What up?
questions. I've ran out.
Somebody asked me a fucking question. What do y'all want to know about me? Fun facts? I'm left-handed. Is that a fun fact?
Yeah, my baby brother is left-handed.
They say that it has something to do with creativity in your brain.
Yeah, my little brother says left-handed people are the only ones in their right mind.
Yeah.
Because they say the right side of the brain controls the left side and all that.
Yep.
So
I'm
he
more
loves saying that one.
ambidextrous though. Like the only thing I really do with my left hand is write with a pencil and eat with a fork. I shoot a basketball right-handed. I swing a bat right-handed. I swing a golf club right-handed. I might bowl left-handed every once in a while,
Right.
but
Does that
for the
ever feel strange?
bowling left-handed,
Yeah.
for some reason bowling doesn't, but doing everything else does.
Nah. I feel you. So that's a fun fact about Lehman. Anybody else with questions, just feel free to type them in the chat. With the
Yeah,
exception of the moron. Because we already know what he's going to be talking about.
just let him go. Just act like it didn't even happen.
I'll tell you. That's cool, Holly.
Fuck yeah. It's not a question though.
And welcome to the 10 viewers we have. It seems like the longer we go, the more viewers we get.
Yeah, let's go, people. We're trying to liven up this fucking party. We should man, how many? We got 10 people in here.
Yep, that's what it says on my side.
We should set
You want to
60
play a
second
song?
timers. We can play a song. What do you want to hear?
Indigo.
All right, bet.
I love that song.
Let me go find that bad boy.
Okay.
There she is. Oh, pause. Slut. I'm not a kid. I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. Let me know when you're ready, pal.
And I'm ready.
Does everybody see this fly right here up in the corner?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't see him right up here, top left corner of the thumbnail?
Oh, yeah.
There's a fly. His name is Bruce.
Yeah. That's all I know, man.
Yeah, but you can still ask because other people don't know, Holly.
Yo. Hey. You rappers ain't battle friendly. I studied the books of war. I catch you fishing for some compliments. Get you a hook for sure. I reel him into the bridge and I took the course of every legend ever lived. Hit the rafters and shook the floor. Y'all just looking for attention till attention gets you stressed. Call yourself a living god. I'm moving 7 sins ahead. I got a picture of the devil with a halo on his head. You ask me where it's at. I'm not finished developing it yet. I keep the rawest of spitters inside my circle of friends. Murderous pens. We serving work that put your herbs a step further to death. You might be bursting a tech, but your undershirt is a vest. We center massing on you pussies, ain't concerned with the head. You more concerned with your swag hoes and your candy paint. I'm out here trying to add O's to my granny's bank. So tell me nothing about your struggles in life. I'm trying to take my parents' house and make it double in size. Your wallet fatter than mine is, but y'all are cast to a lion. I watch you flex your Gucci belt. I walk the path of Orion. No consolation for success in a trade. I keep the pen in a state of emergency in case you clash with a giant. I wasn't born a human being, I succumbed to the system. We all live in the same matrix, but the struggle is different. All we're taught the same basics, but we study them different. And that's why y'all remain nameless, I'm becoming the difference. If all of y'all asleep, well I'm melatonin. According to my notes, I require an operation. I grab a nice quill and I kill your fears with your eyes peeled. Meditation, send a haven full of hope in your direction. Guns don't shoot themselves, dog. Someone has to use that tool. Funny how y'all triggered over many, many different views. I call bullets, nothing new in the news. Because standard programming is programming the youth. No wonder we up tight roping in problems. Look at the news, holding our wallets, but we still got the blues, jazz hands. The bullets make them tap dance. I ain't black, no white, I'm cut up blind, but I know y'all's history, I understand. It's the land of the free, and home of the slaves. Minimum wage pay, digging up weight graves, living in an escape room with no cheese in the cage. Get your chakras aligned and leave the system behind. Your mind's been locked to confine. You can find the true light, cold showers in retention. Barefoot walk on a grassy meadow, change perception. Find out who you are, let blessings become lessons. The beacon of lights inside you. Don't worry, second guessing. Your first one's always right, listen to intuition. And then y'all see the scissors, slice decisions that you missed in. It's hard to get him if he's optimistic, topic missing. And y'all never ever get it because of the distance.
A clear distance between us, I'm heightened, your third eye blind. So you got a better chance of reaching my spot with a blindfold. These kind folk won't understand exactly what my tribe knows, but brotherhood breeds family no matter what the time zone. Wu-Tang always said in best respect, protect your neck. So what is next? They segregate us, breed the hate, then pit against each other. Brother versus brother, administration's the mother, bringing hatred from a standpoint where love remains undiscovered. I know we all can see it, who's willing to be the change? An eye for eye will leave us blinded. Why must we retaliate? In layman's terms, I think we're tripping, but if we don't make a change, we might as well just put our feet in our graves. Real talk.
I love that line where he says, "In layman's terms."
In layman's terms, I think we're tripping.
Yeah.
So we might as well just put our feet in our graves, like the Grim Reaper's gonna come fucking take your ass to your grave, bro. He tied us all into it.
Right. Y'all spit on that one. I really love that song.
Damn, let me see if I got some unreleased I could fucking play you.
One question that I have is, where'd you come up with the name Lehman?
That's my last name.
Oh, I knew that, but I figured I'd get the chat to know.
Yep, that is my last name. And so like there was I played football as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was Lehman. They didn't call me by my first name. I wasn't Dylan. I was Lehman.
Right.
And then I had a track coach in high school. I was just Lehman. I just kind of got used to being called that. And it's not like my friends or like my family members were calling me that, but there were always settings where somebody was calling me that. And so it was kind of like a side little fucking nickname that I would respond to aside from my first name. And so I felt like that should just kind of be my rap name.
Right. And I feel that because I come from a military background, and most military kids refer to each other by their last names because that's the way the military does it.
Yep.
You find the track you're looking for?
I don't know. I got a bunch.
Or did I take you off on a tangent?
Have you ever heard? So Nefarious and I, once upon a time, maybe a year and a half ago, were supposed to do like an anti-rap battle, compliment battle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I've played this for you before.
Probably. I don't remember.
I'm talking straight, no beat, a cappella, fucking 3-minute rounds, one take. I recorded a 3-minute fucking verse for Nefarious, and he never got on with it, bro. This shit's not out. But if y'all would like, I would like to make the whole chat uncomfortable and play this shit.
I feel you.
This shit is fucking hilarious, bro.
I bet. I remember the talks about doing a compliment battle, but I don't think I ever heard the track because y'all didn't ever get around to it.
Right. I gotta dig for this thing a little bit.
All good.
This shit is fucking hilarious, bro. I like the whole idea was like you're supposed to deliver it like you're really fucking them up.
Mm-hmm.
But you're saying nice shit about them.
Ren's here for it.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe Neff will go back and watch this and hear this and go, okay, since you've done something with it, let me get on this.
Maybe. He's supposed to just have a round ready. I was gonna have him like animate us a little fucking video of our characters fucking battling it, and it was gonna be a big fucking thing, and we just never did it. But I found it.
And like you said, he's got a lot going on, so it's understandable.
Correct. Let me know when you're ready.
Alrighty.
I think this is 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes.
We are ready.
Yo, check it. All right, look. If I had you and Dwayne Jackson in the same room and knew paint fumes, I'd faint. Ooh. But it's not from the paint fumes, it's from the thought of being in the presence of some really great dudes. Thank you. Man, I bet you could turn a straight dude gay too. You run like a rock star when you make moves, it's plain to see the way that you pay dues, and this rap game made you a legend in my eyes, and now you're making a game too? God damn, I just came, dude. See, I admire you because you're always bringing the bars, leaving your mark and watching the night sky so you can reach for the stars, and you're so good of a guy you don't need a reason to call. You hit the phone and make a ring so you can speak to your dogs about the pressure they're feeling and all the things that they lost. I worship the guy so much I think you're becoming God. And when you're rapping those fast flows, you're never breathing at all. It's impressive. So now I'm walking around with a boner at his place. The shit's so hard I pulled my pants down, it flipped up and it's broken my rib cage. It isn't cause of your flow where you spit flames, it's the way you're explosive with the pen. It's like you're throwing a grenade, you own all your mistakes, a pro when you get laid. And ladies, as a bonus, your dick's great. So now I'm in your studio disguised as a desk chair. I feel inferior at the sight of your chest hair. Admire the death glare, your style is like I was here fighting with 10 bears. If I was igniting the best flare money could buy, it would fly in the night like a jet lair. And when it pops, it's your name and it's left there. And you don't even need ice on the neck wear. Against you, I blow like I was compressed air, and against me, you glow. It's only 90% fair. In your favor. Yeah. Dude's cock could fill up a tube sock. Motherfucker slings it over his shoulder, then trips on it trying to moonwalk. Think with the smooth talk, I would scream from the rooftops that you're the greatest ever, and I mean it, the dude's raw. Your jawline is so defined that I think that you chewed rocks. But if I was half as impressive at rapping as Neff is, I'd be top of the charts, breaking the internet. Dude, you've got a brain full of intellect, a dangerous pen, threat to an atheist in a breath. You'd be making the kid impress that you're basically a living check, and I mean that shit to the fullest, Neff. Walking dollar sign, you adorable little son of a bitch. I'd bet 100% of my money that nobody's fucking with him. See, I need someone I can hold hands at a picnic with. Give him a pole dance as a Christmas gift. Romance with a dick so big he's gotta get in the whole stance when he lifts this shit. Whether it's off the rip or it's written's kid could end your fucking shit quick as the flip of a fucking ignition switch. The way he bends around words, I think the kid is parenthesis, so all my bars I've studied from him like it's an apprenticeship. The way he writes with the pen, the style I've been, just where he'd pick himself up and then he glides in the wind. He's the first in a race to hit the finish line in his Tim. See what I mean is that he's flying, no one's rhyming like him. Nefarious, you were the greatest, dog. End of discussion. I'm done with the shit. You cannot compete with me in this battle shit, because I want you to win. Time.
Fuck yeah, that's my comment.
That's
about
funny.
it for
That's
Nefarious.
funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
And he didn't reply, bro. I don't know if I was watching a ton of battle rap then or not. I just think it was a funny idea, and I've
it was hilarious.
obviously seen battle rap, so I can
Oh yeah.
I can do the style. I definitely have you could definitely pick out specific battle rappers that I watch though. If you just listen to that, I have
Oh yeah. There's one in
like,
particular you turned me on to that I've been watching a lot of his stuff lately.
who's that? Rome?
Yeah, I think so. It's the guy that was on King of the Dot.
Yeah, probably Rome.
Yeah.
I fucking love Rome. That boy is funny.
Oh yeah.
And Pat Stay is probably like my most favorite battle rapper of all time. Rest in peace, Pat Stay.
Gotcha. Y'all got any more questions?
More questions. Let's go.
That
bro.
unreleased probably gives people some questions.
Yeah. Jason JV's back.
Yep, back again.
Right. I gotta pee, so I better have 20 questions waiting for me when I get back.
I feel you. So, as I said, we need people to give us some questions because I've run out of questions for him, and we've just been playing some of his music lately. So, Jason, get your questions. Alpha, if you're watching from behind, the bushes, go ahead and give us some questions. That was hilarious, Ren. I agree with you. Welcome to our 6 viewers. And as I've said before with my interviews, if I'm interviewing an artist, if you are on your computer, you can share your screen to go ahead and play your music to introduce people to. I've had a couple artists that were on their phone and we couldn't play any of their music. So that's a good question, Ren. I'll highlight that and wait. Everybody else, bring your questions. You don't have to wait. Well, Jason, now is a good time to go back and you know watch some of the early stuff and then come back with questions.
So realistically, I just want y'all to know that I specifically requested 20 questions, not two.
Well, there's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'll get here. Ask whatever, Jason. It don't matter, bro. We're here. Ain't nothing but some time and words, dog. Is music the ultimate goal, like career wise, or hobby for life? So, I'm basically at a point now where, regardless of what happens with it, I'm always gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to just not, and I just can't. Uh, so I'm really pushing to make something of it. But if it doesn't happen, I'm not just done with it by any means. I got all kinds of drive for it right now though.
So you have a fallback plan if it doesn't work.
Yeah, I have a whole ass fucking career. Like I don't work no
Right.
little boy fucking 9 to 5.
Right.
I prefer.
I got
Okay, hold on, Alpha Tyler. I'll get to you, bro.
you.
I prefer lasagna over spaghetti, pizza over sushi. Fuck sushi, bro. Um, and I prefer Batman over Superman. My top 5 musical influences. So like I've got a whole lot. I don't know how to name a top 5. If I was to listen to myself and list the top 5, it's obviously going to be people like Eminem and NF. But like realistically, people that I'm inspired by and I listen to is like really out of the box. Like I really like AJR. They're like a pop alternative band. I like fucking um DC is better than Marvel. Um I like all kinds of weird shit. I like Tyler the Creator a lot. When he gets in that real experimental bag. Um Let me go fucking run through what I got on Spotify right now, and I'll tell you the kind of shit that I've been listening to recently. Obviously, I've had the Eminem album in rotation right now. I've had Token's
Mhm.
newest stuff. I've had El Pistolero from the fucking MGK uh, Hotel Diablo Deluxe Edition. That song's fucking hard. Um, I've had Nobody Like Me by Tech. I've had Problem in My Room by FJ Outlaw in rotation. I've had Renaissance by No Big Deal in rotation. He's a Christian rapper. Uh, Frank Ocean is in my rotation consistently. Um, that Mexican OT, I got a little bit of him in my rotation. I really fucking like him a lot though. Fucking Miley Cyrus, bro. She's got this one song on her album called Endless Summer Vacation called Muddy Feet, and it's like 96 fucking genres in one. I promise. The beat fucking flips up a trillion fucking times, and it's just dope. Lunch by Billie Eilish has been in rotation. That song's a fucking bop. And a lot of fucking Vince Staples. A whole lot of Vince Staples. I love Vince Staples. And Vince Staples is one of them dudes that like really gives a fuck about the way that he presents shit to you. And like at the end of the day, that's kind of the lane that I exist in. I just don't have the means for projecting it to the people the way that I see it in my fucking brain.
I feel you.
Like when I wrote Frost, do you think Frost was meant for a fucking animated music video?
No, I actually saw that more as a actual live action video, but the animated was pretty good too.
Absolutely. I love the animated video. I love Neff to death for doing it, but that in my head that should have been a real life fucking video. I wrote that's like real life shit that would happen to me. Like obviously it's a storytelling song about fucking falling asleep in the fucking car, but I would fucking I'd pull up to a place and get fucking stuck in the car because I didn't want to go inside because when I was fucking 19 and 20 and 21, anxiety had a fucking hold on me that fucking bad.
Right.
It's not that way no more. I fucking rewired my fucking brain over the last fucking 8 months, but that was like real fucking like real life shit. That should have been a real life video in my opinion. But with the means that I have, I love the way that it turned out. So if I end up against Athena, who's gonna win? So realistically, don't ask me that.
Sorry about that.
She's definitely gonna win though. She finna smoke me.
I hit a wrong button.
Alcohol and weed rewired my brain. It really didn't though. Like I went to therapy, dog. And I made some big old changes. I'm a whole whole different person. It's crazy. A year ago, I wouldn't have been sitting on live streams talking to people like this. I would have been fucking hunkered down in my dark little fucking corner, not talking to nobody.
You hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm just making sure because, like I said, I ended up hitting something wrong and logging out, and I had to log back in.
I figured.
But you ran through all the questions,
Yeah. I need
including
some
what,
more.
including why moist is your favorite word.
Oh, I did not run through that. Moist is my favorite word because my mom can't stand that fucking word. So I try to work it into a lot of shit. So I moistly say it every day.
Moistly say it every day. I got you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It like physically makes my mom like cringe. So I say it every chance I get.
I feel you.
Yep. Oh,
I think Holly was gonna fight you for picking Batman over Superman or something like that.
Why would you ever pick Superman over Batman? Batman's superpower is literally fucking money, bro. That boy's a gangster, and he'll whoop your ass.
Right.
Okay, listen. Go watch the Batman versus Superman movie and tell me why the fuck Superman, this fucking alien motherfucker, had such a hard time with a regular ass guy with some money. Superman's a pussy. Superman is a whole pussy. You got anything to add to that, Jay, or do you agree?
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, Superman is an overglorified Boy Scout. Is basically the way I've always described Superman.
Absolutely, DC over Marvel.
I mean, when it comes to that, I don't necessarily have an opinion. I like all comic books. So I don't put DC over Marvel or anything else. I like most comic books that I've read.
Yeah, I haven't read a comic book in fucking years, bro, but I used to have a ton. They're both a mess. Get the fuck out of here, Ren. Batman's a G. Just because he don't kill people, he's a problem.
Well, I think what she's referring to is the amount of supervillains he's created.
Well, I mean that's just kind of. Oh my lord!
All right, trolls are showing up.
Don't even say nothing, Jay.
I'm not.
Leave that
I'm
alone.
not. That's about as much attention as I'm giving them.
DC does not suck.
Except Harley Quinn because she's a baddie. Well, there's a lot of baddies in DC as well as in Marvel and in the independent comics.
Batman will always be superior to Superman in every way possible.
Like I said, every superhero has their downside. What do you think about the show The Boys?
Never seen it.
Ah, there's Alpha's response.
I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Like I said, to me, DC and Marvel have way too many characters that are the same characters with different names and or offsets to their abilities for me to pick between them because there's DC characters I like and there's Marvel characters I like. There's DC characters I hate and there's Marvel characters I hate. So it's like to me, DC's Lobo was DC's answer to Marvel's Deadpool.
I don't know Fallout neither, bro. I don't know nothing. I just rap, dog, for real.
Do you watch anything?
Not
Any shows?
really. No, I was not not nothing like that. I don't watch TV that often.
Right. The show The Boys that I was talking about is basically it's about superheroes that basically realize that they have nobody to stop them, so they get to be egomaniacal and all sorts of stuff like that.
Right.
So it's an interesting premise for a cartoon series and a show. It's got more adult themes to it.
Correct. My gaming repertoire looks like I don't game that often. I'm weird. So like I'll have like 2 weeks where I pick the Xbox up and play it
Mm-hmm.
every day, and then I won't touch it for 2 months.
I'll tell you.
But like when I play, I've been playing Need for Speed recently. The older ones that I played when I was a kid. I've been playing GTA 5, but I will literally just get on GTA 5, go online, go to the casino, spend my $20,000, and then fucking get offline and not play GTA anymore.
After you.
I've been playing some I forget which one, Ghost Recon Highlands or something like that. I forget which one it is. It's set in Mexico. You're like killing cartels and shit.
Gotcha.
I've been playing that one a lot. Need for Speed Underground. Fuck yeah. I think I just played Need for Speed Payback was a good one. I just played that one all the way through a couple weeks ago.
Well, we're officially over the 2-hour mark, and my dinner has been ready for almost an hour.
All right, bro.
So I think I'm gonna cut it off, and I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate you for showing up, and I'm hoping
Yep.
that you'll show up in the chat with questions for Athena on Monday.
Yo, I will. I'll be all over it.
I feel
Thank
you.
you for having me, sir, and thank you, chat,
Not
for
a
coming.
problem. Not a problem. I appreciate that.
Yes,
And
sir.
y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming. I'm going to end it here so I can go eat dinner and use the restroom. Y'all have a good night.